Hello everyone, this is Hama, MPCS. Today in our topic, let us learn about generations of computer. There are 5 generations of computer. First generation, second generation, third generation, fourth generation and fifth generation. Let us know about in detail. First generation, it was in the period 1942 to 1956. Vacuum tubes. First generation computers used a large number of vacuum tubes for circulatory memory. They used magnetic drums for memory input. Computer was fed using punch cards and paper tubes. Output. The output was generated on printouts. Programming language was the simple lowest level language zeros and one. Example UNIVAC means Universal Automatic Computer. And advantages and disadvantages. Coming to the advantages, they were the fastest calculating devices of their time. And disadvantages, they generated a lot of heat and consumed a lot of electricity, and they were bulky in size, very expensive, and computers had limited commercial use because they are difficult to program. Second generation 1956 to 1963 transistors. Second generation computers were manufactured using transistors rather than vacuum tubes. And coming to the memory, they were magnetic core technology for memory and input. Computer was fed using punch cards and output was generated using printouts. And programming languages were high level languages such as COBOL, COBOL, Fortran, Algol, etc. Advantages: they are consumed less electricity, they are faster, cheaper, and smaller, and more reliable than the first generation. Disadvantages: they are assembled manually and production of computers was difficult and expensive. Third generation is in the time period 1964 to 1971, was known as integrated circuits. Third generation computers are manufactured using integrated circuits rather than transistors of second generation. The memory was disk and store a few tens of megabytes of data per disk drive. And the input is fed by keyboard and mouse. Output was generated on monitors, CRT, and printers. Programming languages. High level languages such as ANSI COBOL, ANSI Fortran, Pascal, and Pascal were introduced at this time. Advantages: they are faster than the second generation computers and could perform 1 million transactions per second. The computers had faster and larger primary memory and secondary storage. Disadvantages: these computers were difficult to maintain and they got heated very quickly. Fourth generation were in the time period 1971 to 1989 were known as microprocessors. The microprocessors launched the fourth generation of computers with thousands of integrated circuits built onto a single silicon chip. Semiconductor memories were used, and the input was using keyboard. Output was generated on monitors, LCD, and projectors and printers. Advantages: they consumed less electricity and generated less heat. In this generation, MS Office packages were developed with different versions. Networks allowed sharing of resources. And disadvantages were they were intelligent systems. The fifth generations, present and beyond, artificial intelligence. In the present generations, computers are based on artificial intelligence AI used in areas the gaming, expert systems, neural networks, and robotics. In this period, ULSI were introduced. Superscalar processors, vectors, quad processors were introduced. Portable notebook computers were developed. Object-oriented languages like Java, suitable for internet programming. During this period, WW applications like emails, e-commerce were developed. This is all about the 5 generations of computer. Thanks for